Hello everyone, it's Connie, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and you can find me at cardswithconnie.blogspot.com. And I wanted to make a card today with you using the Wonderland Stampin' Up stamp set right here. I'm going to use this right here and probably the Silent Night. I really like that. Alright, let's get started. I don't have one to show you. We're going to experience this together firsthand. Okay, for the card base, I have Very Vanilla and cut in portrait style, scored, and when it's folded, it is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then I have Early Espresso, and that is 5 1/4 by 4. That's going to go right here. And then another piece of Very Vanilla, which is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and that will go right here. And we're going to make it open like this, okay? So let's go ahead and glue our Early Espresso down. And I love my Tombow glue. Everyone already knows that. I just go crazy with this stuff. Just love it so much. Get this out of the way. Here we go. Just put that down. Kind of gives you a little time to wiggle it around where you want it. Okay, there it is. Alright, for the next step, I'm going to bring in our little Very Vanilla. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my greeting right here, my sentiment, simply because that way I'll know how I want to put my trees, because otherwise I will probably cover up a spot where I shouldn't, since I've not done this card before. This will be fun experiencing something together, totally unedited. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go right about right here. I'm going to go straight down and straight up. How about that? You don't want to wiggle it, because if you have any ink on the outside of your sentiment, it will get on your card. Okay, now I'm going to close that up because I'm not going to use that again, and that was Early Espresso. Now I'm going to, pull out Soft Suede. And let's open that up. There we go. And I'm going to, sorry about the big block, I don't have my smaller block, but here we go. I'm going to ink it up. I like to hold it upside down and go this direction. Okay, and over here, let's see, I'm going to put the tallest one the darkest right here. Press down and then straight up. And then I'm going to go ahead and press it again right there without inking it up. And that gives you the illusion of trees in the background. Okay, let's ink it up again. Ink it up. There we go. And then I'm going to come about right there, press down, and then come straight back up. Do that again. And let's see. Ink it up again. Here we go. I need to put some refill in that little thing. And then I'm going to come up a little higher over here. Press and come straight up. And then I'm going to just kind of do this number over here. There we go. How about that? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Do I need this anymore? I don't think so. Not right now. Okay. What I'm going to do next is I love this iridescent ice embossing powder, and I'm going to make the tree look like it has snow on it. So I'm going to get my two-way glue pen. Let me get a little piece of paper to put underneath it so I can pick it back up. And pull the lid off. It pulls off. It does not screw off. And then I'm going to just kind of put it on here, on the leaves, on the branches I mean, and mainly on the darker ones because that is the tree that's closest to the front, and just kind of sporadically put that glue on there and hit these. There we go. Get those real good. I'm going to come over here and get this one as well. And then hit these. And then get this one. Hopefully I'm not like putting too much shadow over here for me leaning over. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to get the iridescent ice and embossing powder. Sprinkle that on there. Get that everywhere that I put the two-way glue. And give it a few really good flicks on the back to kind of get it off of everywhere else. And I will now try to not make too much of a mess and pour that back in here. I'll be right back. Get that in there. Put that paper over there and get it out of the way. There we go. Alright, now to set the glue, and it kind of really burnishes the iridescent ice into the glue, is me using my heating tool, which will make a little bit of noise, so just bear with me for 1 second. Kind of dry it off real good. Takes a little longer sometimes so I can see it burnishing in. See, it's getting darker. Alrighty, sorry for the noise. It does take a little bit of time, so you have to excuse the little bit of noise that it makes. Okay, see how it's really pretty in there. Okay, and as I was doing that, I was thinking about the twine. I'd like to wrap some of this around it. This is the linen thread. I'm going to unroll a little bit of it. And then I'm going to wrap it this way over here on the side. And I'm going to, I don't know, a couple of times because I want it quite, thick around there. Probably about 3 times or so. Is that all I want? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do it one more time for good measure. Okay. And I'll show you what I'll do with that. And let me just go ahead and cut it. And I'm going to tie it. And I'm going to wrap it around all of them so I can make it a gather in the center. And then I'm going to make a bow. One of the things that I'm not like the best at, but we will get it. There we go. Okay, let me get nice and tight. Pull it a little more. There we go. And then I'm going to just snip off the little extras. Okay. And then here I want to spread out this over here so you can see how it, all the different layers of it. And then so that this does not move around, I'm going to get my lovely little piercing tool and a glue dot and fold it in half and then stick it right in the center of that bow. And there you go. It's not going to come off. It's not going anywhere. Then I got to wondering how I want to put it on here. And I think what I'll do is I'll just use my wonderful Stampin' Dimensionals. They're fantastic. I love them. Of course, everything Stampin' Up I love. And if you've watched any of my other videos, everything is either pretty or I love. But that's just how I roll. I can't help myself. So let me pull these off and get these last two. And then we'll do the inside. Alright, there we go. Make sure it's open in the right way. I have done that so many times where I put the card it would turn up backwards or upside down, you know, and that's just not cool. Alright, there we go. How about that? Like that. Okay, now for the inside, I got Early Espresso again, and for landscape it's 4 by 5 1/4. And the Very Vanilla is 3.5 by 4 3/4. I'm sorry, y'all. 3.5 by 4 3/4. I'm gonna put that on there like this. But first, I'm going to stamp up my ink pad again. I mean my tree one more time. Sorry. I thought I was done. Forgot about the inside. Okay. I'm going to just go straight down and then straight up. Right there. Straight down, press, try not to rock it. Go straight up. There we go. I like that a lot. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. Just get a little glue and center it. And kind of move it around a little bit where you want it so it's in the middle. There we go. Love it. And then I'm going to put it on the inside of the card. Just a little bit of glue on the corners and a little dab in the center. Open it up and then place that inside. By the time you get through with this, this is a pretty nice substantial card, and so if you go to mail it with the weight, be sure and ask them to weigh it so it's not too heavy. Okay, when I got to looking at this just now, I'm thinking I've got these beautiful basic pearls and I've got to use one, but where do I put it? So a couple of ideas. First, I'm going to get the tiniest of tiny and I'm going to put it on the eye for the Silent Night and on in the night. Kind of give it a little bit of extra bling there, and never in twos, I have to do in threes. So I wonder if I'll stick one right there on the knot. There we go. There we are. Okay, we have our little bow. Sorry it's not straight, but there we go. Now we have our card, and you see the iridescent ice on the trees. It makes it look like it has snow that it has snow on it. It's pretty neat. I like it. And then the inside. A few years ago, I had the loveliest tree stamp set, and actually I have them right here. And I used this set right here, and I made a card with it, and I did the same thing with the two-way glue and the iridescent ice, and then just put it in there, and then when you heat it, that glue starts drying and it absorbs the powder, and it's dry. It's not coming off, and it makes it a richer color, and just the shimmer just gives it a really nice look. So anywho, I hope you enjoyed it. Come visit me at cardswithconnie.blogspot.com, and I'll give you all the dimensions and everything that I used on there. And then don't forget, it's the Wonderland stamp set. I used the tree and the Silent Night right here. I used for the sentiment, I used the Silent Night out of there with the Early Espresso ink. So, and the trees was the soft suede. So there we go. I hope you enjoy it, and get busy, get your stamp sets out, and have a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by. Come visit me. Bye-bye.